I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a...
Hey everybody, welcome to our new video. We recently just bought this vanagon. It's a 1984 vanagon. We're planning to go all across Canada in it. But before we do that, we want to do a bit of a restoration to it. So yeah, come have a look at it. So this is the back bench. This folds into a bed. We got a fridge, we got a stove, sink, 2 front seats, and also this top here, it lifts up and there's a second bed at the top. So our plan, I don't know if we're gonna do it all, but we're gonna be changing the flooring. We have this vinyl flooring that we put in our house that we restored. We're gonna be putting it in here. My wife is gonna be doing this bench. We're gonna paint outside of the van. As you can see, we have some rust building up, so we want to prime that, sand it down, prime it, and restore it.
Is he helping Dada?
It's one panel at a time.
Start the body work right now. We only have 10 days to get this done because we're gonna leave in 10 days. So we don't think we can finish it in 10 days, so we're not gonna do this perfect job, but we're gonna do as much as we can and kind of make it look like clean and kind of pretty to look at. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's start.
First off, we needed to strip down the vehicle, so we removed all the trim and of course the lights, headlights, grills, and anything that would be in the way when we were painting. One of our main focuses were to remove the rust from the vehicle, so we just used some special equipment to get all the rust out of there, and of course we wanted to paint the vehicle, so we decided to go with a white and red color.
So these door handles are really easy to remove. There's just a screw on the inside here, and then once that's off, you just move it that way, and then it pulls out like that. And when these are off, it's a great time to lubricate the mechanism so it can move freely. So gonna just take out the cushions here so that we can measure it and put new ones on, new upholstery. Probably been on there for its whole life. First time coming off. Back bench removed.
My wife did all the upholstery. She made these nice seat covers for the back bench. She bought the material just from the thrift store and it turned out really nice.
So we removed all the trims and all other accessories on this vehicle, and I'm going to sand the whole vehicle, but before that I'm gonna take the rust with this thing. Actually we removed a lot of rust yesterday, but I'm gonna remove the next. After that we're gonna sand it all and then we're gonna paint. So I recommend to use the safety glasses because yesterday I did and it's not that safe because something just came to my eye, so that scared me. So use that.
It took us a lot of time to remove all the rust from the vehicle, but it was time definitely worth spent because it's so important to not have the rust on the vehicle before painting. We used an Orbit sander, which really helped during the repair. It made it a lot easier to work with. The vehicle is super old, so it had a lot of rusty spots. So yeah, we just really worked hard getting all the rust off.
So this is an eraser. So I'm gonna erase all these stickers on the van because you know stickers are not good, right? Paint won't stick on it, so we have to take all the stickers out. So that's what I'm doing, and then we will sand it.
We had to sand the whole vehicle down, got all the rust out, We started with a lower grit and then we moved up to a 200 grit just to provide a smoother finish. We sprayed a rust converter over the bad spots where it was really rusted and then applied this fiberglass body filler just to allow it to fill in the holes and then just all the bad spots. So after that we grinded it down just to smoothen it out. Worked really well. Before we could paint, we needed to clean the whole vehicle. It's really important that we cleaned all the dust off, especially since we were sanding, there's a lot of dust everywhere. Once it was cleaned, we were able to start priming the vehicle. Unfortunately, something that we've learned, you have to prime the whole vehicle. We didn't, and we used a different color prime. So it looked really bad when we started painting, especially the red. We actually had to reprime the vehicle to another prime color that we'll show you later on. We went with this classical color pattern, white on the top, red on the bottom, just to make it look more vintage. And we used only spray cans.
Yeah, this is a complete learning experience. I've never painted a vehicle before. A mechanic friend taught me how to what you want to do is just paint all in one go from one end to the other and go past where you would go, because that final spray, it kind of leaves some spots on. Because we're gonna end up painting this red, so if I go over this, that's okay.
As you can see on our first coat, you can tell where we primed it. So we thought it would eventually go away after a few more coats, but it never did. So what we actually ended up having to do was reprime the vehicle, especially like the lower part of the vehicle where most of that white prime was used. So we used a darker shade prime and we were able to get it matched. A lot of work, a lot of extra work that we weren't ready for, but we had to get it done. We had to make it as good as possible. And then we still actually had some more touch-ups to do, but we were on a huge deadline. We had to get to Halifax across the country, so we just had to rush through this and get it as nice as possible.
Okay, what time is it? I don't know.
11.
11 o'clock, and we are done. We just finished our last can, our last spot that we have to paint, and
It's done.
it's done.
I mean, it's not perfect, but we are done.
Far from perfect. We could always fix it a little bit better later. We're happy though.
We are happy. It's a lot better than what it was before.
Mhm.
Now we are not ashamed to park it anywhere, so that's all we wanted. We wanted to, like, not embarrassed to park anywhere. It should look nicer and it should be cheaper to fix it. So we just did it ourselves and we're happy. That's good.
Tomorrow,
Get dry.
tomorrow we're gonna do the big reveal. We're gonna remove all the stickers, the masking tape, everything that's covering, and we'll see the final product. Can't wait.
We finished painting. We're gonna take all the tapes off. Nelson can't wait to take that. We were hoping to be this last stage so we can take all the tape off and see how it's gonna look like. So this is it. We didn't do a great job. I just want to say that now because we didn't prime the whole vehicle. So we thought, white turned out very nice when we painted, and we thought that's how the red gonna be also look like, because red is more darker color, and we thought we don't really need to prime the whole vehicle. And nobody told us that we have to. So when we painted, red didn't turn out the way it was, how the white was, because it shows two different color. Wherever we primed and wherever we didn't prime, it shows two different color. So that we are a little sad about, but we're gonna fix it when we reach Halifax. We don't want to do anything now because we don't have time. We have to leave next week. So we thought that areas we will fix when we are there. But we are happy. So let's take it.
All right, I can't wait.
Oh shoot, this was fresh paint.
A photograph in reach with one love caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of